Have you ever wondered how we came to understand the intricate complexities of life on Earth? It's a question that sparked the curiosity of a man named Charles Darwin, a naturalist whose revolutionary theories would forever shape our understanding of the biological world. In the heart of the Victorian era, a time when scientific inquiry was blossoming, Darwin embarked on a voyage that would ignite his fascination with the natural world. Aboard the HMS Beagle, he was captivated by the breathtaking diversity of life, from the teeming jungles of Brazil to the isolated islands of the Galapagos. These observations would lay the groundwork for his groundbreaking theories on evolution and natural selection. Darwin postulated that all species of organisms arise and develop through the natural selection of small inherited variations that increase the individual's ability to compete, survive, and reproduce. This was a radical departure from the prevailing belief that each species was created separately and remained unchanged throughout history. Yet, Darwin's ideas didn't gain immediate acceptance. These theories challenged the entrenched social and religious norms of the Victorian society, stirring controversy and sparking heated debate. Many dismissed his ideas as heresy, while others saw the potential for a new understanding of the natural world. Despite initial resistance, Darwin's theories slowly gained traction within the scientific community. His seminal work, On the Origin of Species, became a cornerstone of biological science, challenging us to reconsider our place in the natural world. Darwin's theories ignited a scientific revolution, providing a framework that continues to guide biological research to this day. From medicine to ecology, his influence is felt across the breadth of life sciences, offering insights into the mechanisms that drive the diversity and complexity of life on Earth. His ideas brought about a profound shift in our understanding of the world, a shift that continues to shape our perception of life and its myriad forms. Darwin's theories, though controversial in his time, would go on to forever change the way we understand the world around us. But what exactly is evolution, and how does natural selection work? You might ask. Well, let's dive right in. At its core, evolution is change over time. It's the process by which different kinds of living organisms are believed to have developed and diversified from earlier forms during the history of the Earth. A simple way of understanding this is by picturing a tree, with each branch representing a different species. Over time, these branches grow and split, leading to a rich and diverse tree of life. Now let's bring in natural selection, the driving force behind evolution. This principle, first coined by Charles Darwin, essentially means that organisms better adapted to their environment tend to survive and produce more offspring. The less adapted? Well, they're less likely to survive and reproduce. This process leads to favorable traits becoming more common in a population over time. To illustrate this, let's consider the peppered moth. This creature comes in two main varieties, light and dark. During the Industrial Revolution in England, soot from factories darkened the trees, making the light-colored moths easier prey for birds, while the dark moths blended in. Over time, the population of peppered moths shifted towards the darker variety, a clear case of natural selection in action. Or let's take a microscopic example. Bacteria are constantly evolving to resist the antibiotics designed to kill them. When a population of bacteria is exposed to an antibiotic, the bacteria that can resist it survive and reproduce, passing on their resistance to their offspring. This is why it's critical to use antibiotics responsibly. These examples show us that evolution is not just a theory, but a process that we can observe happening in real time. From the color of a moth's wings to the survival of bacteria, evolution is all around us, shaping the living world in ways both subtle and profound. We're not just passive observers of this process, but active participants in it. And that's the beauty of understanding evolution. It connects us to every other living thing on this planet. So how do Darwin's theories continue to shape modern science? Well, Charles Darwin's ideas are the bedrock upon which much of modern biological science is built. His theories have become fundamental principles guiding research in diverse fields such as genetics, ecology, and paleontology. Let's hear from some contemporary scientists about this. Dr. Patricia Johnson, a leading geneticist, explains, "It's hard to imagine the field of genetics without Darwin's theories. They ground our understanding of how traits are passed on and evolve over generations. In fact, the very concept of a gene is a testament to Darwin's enduring legacy. And it's not just genetics. Dr. Robert Fielding, an ecologist, shares, Darwin's ideas about natural selection and survival of the fittest are central to our understanding of ecosystems. They help us understand how species interact, how they adapt to their environment, and even how they might respond to climate change. Paleontology, too, owes a significant debt to Darwin. Dr. Emily Stone, a paleontologist, tells us, "Fossil records provide a direct window into the past, allowing us to see Darwin's theories in action. They help us understand the grand narrative of life on Earth, and Darwin's ideas provide the framework for interpreting these stories." These insights from leading scientists highlight just how deeply Darwin's theories have permeated the world of science. They are not relics of the past, but dynamic principles that continue to inform and inspire new research. Darwin's legacy is not confined to the scientific community either. His ideas have permeated our culture and our understanding of our place in the natural world. They have shaped our views on everything from conservation and biodiversity to medicine and agriculture. In a world where science is more important than ever, Darwin's ideas continue to be a guiding light. They help us understand the complexity and beauty of the natural world, the intricacies of life itself, and our own role within it. As we can see, Darwin's ideas are still very much alive in the scientific community today. Despite the overwhelming evidence supporting Darwin's theories, there are still many misconceptions surrounding evolution. Firstly, let's address the notion that evolution is just a theory. In the scientific community, a theory is not just a guess or a hunch. It's a comprehensive explanation for a wide range of phenomena, backed by a vast body of evidence. The theory of evolution has been supported by countless studies and observations across various disciplines, from paleontology to genetics. It's as much a theory as gravity or germs. Another common myth is that evolution is a linear process, with species gradually and continuously improving. In reality, evolution is about adaptation to changing environments. It's not a ladder, but a sprawling tree with branches moving in different directions. Additionally, many believe that evolution implies that life is random and without purpose. This is a misunderstanding. While the mutations that drive variation are indeed random, natural selection is anything but. It's a powerful shaping force, ensuring that the traits which survive are those best suited to their environment. A prevalent misconception is that evolution denies the existence of God or the possibility of faith. In fact, many religious people and scientists alike see no conflict between belief in God and acceptance of evolution. Evolution explains the diversity and complexity of life on Earth, but it doesn't speak to questions of purpose or meaning, which are often domain of religion. Lastly, there's the myth that humans are the pinnacle of evolution. This is a very human-centric view and not at all accurate. There's no hierarchy in nature. Every species is adapted to its specific niche, and humans are no exception. So it's crucial to remember that evolution isn't about survival of the fittest in the sense of the biggest and strongest. It's about being fit for your specific environment. A tiny bacterium can be as fit as a lion, depending on their environment. As we've learned, understanding evolution doesn't mean rejecting faith or denying the beauty and complexity of life. What does the future hold for the study of evolution? As we stand on the brink of an exhilarating new era in evolutionary science, this question echoes louder than ever. The coming years promise to bring astounding advancements, with one of the most exciting being the use of genomics. Genomics, the study of an organism's entire genetic material, is like a time machine, allowing us to track evolution in real time. We've already begun to use genomics to trace the path of evolution, from the rise of the first single-celled organisms to the dazzling diversity of life we see around us today. This is only the beginning. As our understanding of genomics expands, we'll be able to dig even deeper into the evolutionary past and perhaps even predict the future paths of evolution. But the future of evolutionary science isn't confined to the past. It's also about applying the principles of evolution to solve the challenges of the present and the future. Take medicine, for instance. By understanding how diseases evolve, we can develop more effective treatments and even prevent illnesses before they occur. This is the promising field of evolutionary medicine, and it's just getting started. Conservation is another area where evolutionary principles are becoming increasingly important. By understanding how species adapt to changing environments, we can develop strategies to protect them. It's about not just preserving the species we have today, but also ensuring their survival for future generations. And who knows what else the future might hold. With the rapid pace of scientific discovery, the possibilities are as limitless as evolution itself. As we gaze into the future of evolutionary science, we do so standing on the shoulders of a giant, Charles Darwin. His revolutionary ideas have set the course for our scientific journey, and they continue to illuminate our path. Even as we push the boundaries of what we know, his theories provide the compass guiding our exploration. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of life, one thing is certain: the legacy of Charles Darwin will continue to inspire and guide us in our journey of discovery.